What's going on, guys? Jabba Swifty here, aka Jabba. So with the Game Awards behind us, there's one particular portion that stood out to me the most, and that's going to be a sneak peek we got from RGG Studios, and that's going to be the game we're talking about today, which is Project Sentry. So with modern gaming, graphics are kind of expected to be at least halfway decent. So that wasn't like really the first thing that I noticed, but the one thing that jumped out of the screen at me had to be the atmosphere. And speaking of the atmosphere, Project Sentry seems to be set in Japan in 1915, which actually was a fascinating time in Japanese history. This was right in the middle of the Taisho period. So there's a lot of cultural and technological changes happening, along with political and economic changes that were happening. So there's going to be a nice mix of culture and like early 20th century innovations happening. We can see this right in the beginning of the preview. We see with an opening shot of a record player, followed by some shots of some power lines, and then there's also a really cool shot in the middle of the street showing what appears to be trolley tracks, but you see like factories in the background with smoke billowing off of them. So the possibilities of storytelling and world building for this game are really going to be endless. Now, as a gaming community, I think we can all agree that graphics are pretty cool, atmosphere is awesome, but I can almost hear Asmongold in the back of my head saying, but what about the combat? So we actually got a pretty good look at the combat. There appears to be some Yakuza elements to this. There's a moment where the MC is performing a ground and pound, and then he gets absolutely punted in the face, which I started dying laughing when I saw this. In the next shot, we see the MC wielding some weapons, so weapons are going to be a predominant form of combat. Now, there's a moment that I really wanted to point out to you guys. While they're fighting next to what appears to be an open bar, we see an NPC reach down and grab a stool and try to smash it over the MC's head, and it doesn't really look like a cutscene. It seems to be happening mid-combat. So that started making me wonder, what are the implications of this? Can I just be fighting and then grab a sake bottle off of a table and just crack an enemy in the face with it? Which I think would be pretty awesome. But from what I'm seeing, the combat is going to complement the graphics and the atmosphere just fine. There's a lot of speculation on what Project Sentry could actually entail. I was looking at the comment section under the Game Awards trailer video, and people are losing their mind. They think this game looks awesome. And now there's actually some people who believe that this could tie into the Yakuza universe in some way. Personally, I hope that this is a brand new IP. It's always nice to have new IPs on the market, and from what I'm seeing, it'll stand on its own 2 feet just fine. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Once again, I'm Jabba Swifty, aka Jabba. Let me know your thoughts, your theories down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.